Y'all, so I didn't plan to go live. So this is a little impromptu live. I'm gonna see if I can share this. Let me see if it'll let me share it and we can get some people in here. Uh-oh, what, look. Y'all see me on the struggle bus? Because how do you share the live? Like, how do you share it? I don't know. How you work this? I have no clue how you supposed to share this. Can you share it live? Yeah, see, this is why they don't let me go live, because I don't be knowing what I'm doing. Oh, wait, I think I found it. This is why. Hey, I'm glad you got the notification, because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. This why they don't let me do stuff, because I don't be knowing what I'm doing. But we're gonna figure it out. Like I said, I didn't really plan to go live today. After I had got up, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a little bit of work, but let me see if I can go live and share a little bit of the process of me trying to make a doll, because I'm gonna see if I can make one more doll before the end of the year. Is that too ambitious? Good morning. Is that too ambitious to think that I could make one more doll before 2023? We gonna find out. We gonna find out. Like I said, I'm just trying to share this really, really well. It's supposed to be quick, but we're gonna see if it'll share it. Oh, I think it did share it. Okay. Okay. It did. It did. That's how you share. Okay, one more place. And then we'll get the live started for real. But I hope that you all had a Merry Christmas. Christmas is hard for me. The holidays, this time of year is hard for me. If you didn't know, my mom passed away in 2019, and her birthday is December 22nd. So we have that, and then of course we have Christmas, and then the New Year. And these were like big holidays for her because of her birthday. So it was like birthday, Christmas, New Year's. And yeah, she's not here. And it's hard. It's really, really hard with her not being here. And then, of course, new baby. And he had a very good Christmas. It's always the joy of seeing like a child experience Christmas. Like, who can be upset about that? Like, who can be mad about that? So, um, he had a really good Christmas, and it was really fun watching him experience it. So yeah, so we had a good Christmas, no complaints, other than I wish that my mother was here. All right, so I got that shared. Hey y'all, if you are new, this is the first time here on this channel and you don't know who I am, my name is Yolanda. I am the doll designer behind My Pretty Brown Doll. I do specialize in brown dolls with natural hair inspired hairstyles. I'm also the author of the best-selling book, My Pretty Brown Doll, Crochet Patterns for a Doll That Looks Like You. That's the name of the book. And so, as I mentioned earlier, my goal today is, the reason I came live is to kind of talk a little bit about my crochet process, what my design process looks like. I am going to try to see if I can finish a doll before 2023. For me, I'm laughing because I feel like that is a very ambitious goal. Now, if you're a doll maker, you're probably like, girl, why wouldn't you be able to finish a doll? Hey, Pamela. Why wouldn't you be able to finish a doll in 2023, right? Like, you got a few more days. Why wouldn't you be able to do it? Hunty, listen. The way my life is set up over here, you would be surprised. You would be like there are, like, I can go a whole week and not crochet nothing. And I'd be wanting to. I'd be like, girl, you need, and it'd be all these other things that need to get done that I haven't even picked up a crochet hook. So when I say I want to finish this doll, that's why I'm like laughing, because I'm just like, be for real. Be for real, Yolanda. This is my way of trying to make myself do it, is by coming live and hoping that, by me being live, it'll make me crochet. So it's hard. It's hard, y'all, when your mama not here. I know, and I know people be like, oh, with time, but baby, listen. Anyway, we're gonna move on, because don't want to get emotional on the live. So here's the thing about this doll that I'm trying to finish. I don't sketch, so I'm not able to like draw out my designs and be like, oh, this is what I want to see. I'm not that person. Yeah, so there is no sketch. There's a vision in my head, though. I can see what the doll looks like in my head, or at least what I want it to look like in my head. Now, the thing with this doll is I can see it, right? The problem is it's something that I sort of kind of done before, but not really. Or I should say I want to change it a little bit. And that's where I'm running into a problem, because me changing it means me having to do trial and error, like doing it and then taking it out. Because like right now, this is like supposed to be her hand, and I'm going to have to take it out because it doesn't quite look the way that I want it to look. And now I need to see, if I do less stitches in this hand part, will this look more like how I want it to look? Like, that's what I need to see now. And so that's the other reason why it might not get finished before 2023, is because there's going to be all this trial and error, because I could just do what I've done before, right? And that would probably make it easier, because it'll be like, boo, you know how to do that. You ain't got to write nothing down. You ain't got to take nothing out. Just do what you already done and get it done. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. And so because that's not what I want to do, we're going to try to see if we can do something different. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The other problem is I don't like to use stitch markers. Don't ask me why I don't like to use stitch markers, because as a doll maker, clearly stitch markers are imperative. Like, it's a tool that should be on my favorite tool list, right? It's not. I can't stand them. And a lot of times my stitch marker will fall out and I won't even put it back. I just keep right on going. That's the other reason. And then like because I lost my stitch marker, then I really have to end up taking it out, because it be looking all crazy, because I ain't counting no stitch. Like, y'all, I got problems. It's serious over here. I got problems. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now let's see. Okay. I don't I just use the tail, the beginning, to keep the place. I've tried that. I don't pay attention enough, which is why I need the stitch marker, because I really don't be paying attention. Like, I just be crocheting and, hoping that the crochet guys are with me, and they just be like, girl, it's going to turn out the way you need it to turn out. I just be on a wing and a prayer out here. Like, boo, it's going to work. How is it going to work, Yolanda, when you ain't using no stitch? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Good morning, Gigi. So, yeah, that's how I'm out here living. That's how I'm out here living. But we're going to try to keep this stitch marker in here. And like I said, what we're doing now is the hand. I am using a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. This is the infamous Red Heart Super Saver in the color Warm Brown. This is a discontinued yarn. Y'all know I really must like this doll to be using Warm Brown, because, we holding on to Warm Brown like our life depends on it. Because this is it, right? But we are going to I am using Warm Brown for this, and this 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. Normally I make my dolls with a 3.75, but yeah, we're using a 3.5. Oh, are you? I hope it's going well. I hope it's going well, Lene. Yeah, we ain't, honey, we got to hold on to this last little bit of warm brown. If you got warm brown, just know, um, yeah. If you got warm brown and you trying to sell warm brown, let us know. You probably could put it up on eBay and get a nice penny for it because yeah, everybody and their mama out here trying to get this warm brown. If you're a doll maker, now the doll, if you're not a doll maker, you probably like, girl, who cares that they discontinue warm brown? But if you're a doll maker, then you know that warm brown was like everybody and their mama thought this was their skin tone, right? This everybody and their mama. If you say, "Oh, what's your honey?" I'm warm brown. No, you're not. You're not. But okay. So a little sad that Red Heart discontinued it, but you know, like I said, holding on to it. Honey, I don't have no more toffee. My toffee is gone. So I'm about to make a bobble stitch is what I'm about to do. I'm about to make a bobble stitch because I want this particular doll to have the illusion that she has like a little thumb. And so we're going to put a bobble stitch in here. Do one more. How many? See, this is the problem right here, y'all. Because I don't even know how many bobbles I was trying to have. Is this going to be a four or a 5? Let's see. We're going to do 1. Look, I'm struggling. I'm on the struggle bus. Can I really call myself a crochet designer? Really? When I be on the struggle bus like this? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I'm gonna make it a 4 bobble. 4. So we're gonna do that 4 times and then pull through the whole thing. Okay, so that's my bobble. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe I should have did 5. See, this is the problem right here. This is the problem because maybe I should have did 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I do like it. Okay, now that I did the other stitches, I like it. I think. This is the problem. It's gonna be 2 days later and she still ain't gonna have a hand. Cause I'm over here trying to see if I like it. That's the problem. Instead of just being like, girl, it's good. Let's go. Let's move along. Let's go. I'll take this out about 5 different times because does she have a thumb or not? Okay, what do we think? Can y'all see it? Is that enough thumb? Now I'm thinking it's not. Because now it's just like she got a little bump on her hand. Oh no, I see it though. It's there. Good morning, Arnika. Y'all, it's something, right? That's a thumb. Let's see. Y'all want to see what my design process looked like? This is what it looked like. Struggle bus is what it looked like. See, when I look at it this way, I don't see it. There it go. Y'all know the little finger thing. Can y'all tell I got a baby? We be fingers, the little finger puppets. That's what I should make, some little finger puppets. But anyway, can we see the thumb? Do we like this as a hand? I think I like it better than what I had before. Okay, so now what? What we doing next? Let me see. So I have a curvy doll pattern, right? And that's what I'm saying. I could have just used my original curvy doll pattern. But no, I wanted it to look a little different because on the one that I currently have, I sometimes feel like her hand looks like a foot. And so I wanted this one to be more like a hand instead of a foot. But I am referencing my curvy doll pattern just as a reference because I had to remember that's how I made her thumb in that pattern is with a bobble stitch. So I kind of had to, reference that. But so we have that there. Now we are going to do, let's see, what do I want to do? Do I want to do 1 single crochet in each stitch around? That should still be 9 stitches. Okay, let's try that. Let's try 1 single crochet in each stitch around and see what we have. So is anybody else crocheting? Like, are y'all crocheting? Are y'all just like waiting for the new year? Do you what's the plan? What are we doing? Are we making stuff still, or are we just like, girl, I'm off until 2023? Like I said, this is my last crochet project for this year, hopefully. And then I got some plans for 2023, but we're gonna see how that work out. All right, so we did one. Good morning. Always crochet. Yes, I'm making stuff for Black. Okay, that's a great idea. Who making stuff? So Black History Month, we got Valentine's coming. Because now that Christmas is over, although you should have been kind of planning this before. But yep, I'm crocheting a granny square bag line with African fat. Oh, that's nice, Sarah. Oh, that's gonna be nice. But yeah, so we got Black History Month. We do have Valentine's is coming, and then I would say start thinking about graduation type gifts. Also, if you do wedding stuff, wedding season is coming because spring, summer, folks is walking. Everybody got engaged over Christmas. They might not put that ring up, but baby, somebody got engaged over the Christmas holiday. And so you got to think their weddings will be coming up next year. So if you crochet for weddings, and then graduation is big too. If you're a doll maker, graduation is big. Mother's Day is big. And then of course, like just regular birthdays and stuff like that. But folks will be looking for dolls. Dolls for graduation is always big. It's always big. Like that is a huge request that I get. Is like graduation type dolls. So if you make dolls, graduation dolls is gonna be big. So keep that in mind for your goals for 2023. All right, so we did a row of single crochet in each stitch around. Now here's the other problem that I have, because I should also be writing this down, right? Because I gotta make 2 of these. I gotta make 2. Now, when I finish this one, I get ready to make the next one. I'm not gonna remember what I did for this one. I can come back and watch this live, can't I? But I should have my pen and paper ready to write it down. I got my little handy dandy notebook, but I don't have a pen. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a pen because I will forget. I've done that before too. Made a bomb ass shoe one time. Excuse me for cussing if you get offended. I'm sorry. I curse. I do. But I apologize if you don't and you offended. Please don't be mad. I don't curse a lot, but I do curse. But I made this bomb shoe one time. Oh my gosh, the shoe was gorgeous. Baby, couldn't remember what I did for nothing to make the second shoe. Nothing. Could not remember what I did. And so there was so y'all never seen the shoes ever. I think Aniqua might have saw the one that I made, because when I tell you I could not repeat that shoe, I was so upset with myself. But what did we do? So we did 6 crochet in the ring. 1 increase to get 9. 3 rounds. No, we did 2 rounds of single crochet in each stitch, and then a bobble of 4. How many? I did 4, right, for the bobble. 4 each bobble, and then 1 round of single crochet in each, and then all right, so now we're gonna do a decrease, right, and then 1 single crochet in each stitch. And that should be like her little wrist, right? Let's see what this look like. Let's see if I like it. The only thing that about they look like mittens. They don't look like hands. See, that looks like a mitten. And now I'm ready to take it out. Because it looks like she got a glove on. And I don't want her to look like she got a glove. This is supposed to be her hand. I think it's I don't know what it is. But it looks like a mitten. Hold on. I'm going to let y'all see. Y'all see this looking like a mitten? It looks like an oven mitt. This is why I don't do, like, they look cute in person, like when you see them, and they look really cute on other people's dolls. I have not, I do not know how to pronounce your name. I do not want to mess that up. But I saw your question, like you said, do I ever do fingers? I have not. Maybe I should try to do fingers, because right now this looks like an oven mitt. You have a great day too, Angie. Thank you for joining. This looks like an oven mitt and not a hand. This is my problem. Oh, so it's Shay. That's what I thought it was, but I just need, I ain't want to say something else and you be like, girl, that is not my name. But Shay, tell me that don't look like an oven mitt. Like we about to bake something. And that's not what we doing. And see, now the question is, do I continue or no? Because I'm just like, it looks like an oven mitt. Yeah. Trust the process. See, I can't. I don't trust it. Now, this is the occasion where I do not trust it. Because I'm going to be mad. Because I done spent all this time making the whole thing. And then all I see is an oven mitt. But I'm going to go with you this time. And I'm going to trust the process. So, I could go for a fresh. Oh, y'all, I had a donut. Where is my donut? I went to Dunkin' Donuts and I got a donut somewhere. Because here go my coffee. But where is my donut? Y'all, I had a donut. You will see the form. Have a great day. Need to work. Okay, not a problem. Go do some work. Please go do some work. Y'all be working now. Be working. Get your work done. But she said when I stuff it, it's gonna look right. We're gonna see. What do I want to do now? All right, so we did a decrease. We did one decrease, one single crochet in each. That gave me 8. We're gonna do another round of one single crochet in each stitch. Should I stuff it now? Should I go ahead and put some stuffing in here? What y'all think? Go ahead and stuff it. And maybe I'll feel better about it. About her oven mitt. Because I swear that's all I see. All I see is an oven mitt. Let me see. We're going to keep going. Okay, so this is a round of single crochet in each stitch around. And now, I don't know. Y'all, is that still a hand? Is this still a hand for a doll? Ugh. This is why. This is why. Okay. Increase in 1, 2, and 3. Increase. and 3. Okay. I don't know. I still see oven mitt. This is what we got. This is where we are so far. Just oven mitt is what I'm saying. I'm gonna get some polyfill. Oh, y'all. I know I've talked about this before. Fairfield, polyfill, dark, game changer. If you are a so I don't officially have boy doll pattern shade, but you can definitely use one of them. If we ever get this contract signed for book number 2, then there will be like board designs, specific board designs in that book. But yes, to answer your question, you can definitely use that same, like, just kind of change up the facial features and of course the outfits to make a board design. Yes, you certainly can. For me, my board designs, for the most part, yes, they will kind of sort of be the same. Of course, the main thing that I want to get right on them are the hair designs, like making sure they have a hairline and a nice little fade if that's what we're going for. And so achieving that is like the most important thing. I know, right? Book number 2. So I submitted my proposal. They asked for a proposal. Thank you. I appreciate that, honey. Listen, this baby, I had to cut it off so that I'll be able to function, because it was hard for me to like get things done with my hair with the 1-year-old. And so this is one less thing that I got to worry about, because honey, we wrap this up and we unwrap it and we go. And I love that for me. But yes, so they asked for a proposal for book number 2. I was like, oh, thank you. You want another book? So they did ask for the proposal. I submitted the proposal. They liked the proposal. But we waiting to sign on the dotted line. And I don't know what the holdup is with that part. And so it may very well be that they are waiting for the new year for financial reasons, which is fine, because normally what happens is once the contract is signed, my money need to be going into the bank account is the way that works. And so they may be like, girl, we can't pay you till Q1 of 2023, which again is fine. But nothing is official until we put some letters on some dotted lines. So right now, there is a proposal for book number 2. Oh, hey, Doretha. I think I subscribed to your channel. I think. If I haven't, I will make sure that I go do that. Okay, so it's looking a little better. Yes, I did. So that is one of the outfits that I suggested is, so he got on a hoodie, I think either with some jeans or some jean shorts, one or the other. But a hoodie was one of the outfits that I proposed. Okay, that looks a little better. A little better, right? So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. What did we do? Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How I go from 8 to 10? I do increase. So 1 single crochet in each. Single crochet increase. Single crochet in next 3. Repeat. All right. And this gives us 10. Okay. And then we're going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch round. I think somebody asked what I was making. I think I saw that pop up And I don't know if somebody else answered you, but an arm. I am trying to design or modifying my curvy doll pattern to make a new curvy arm. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And we just chatting. This is, you know, if you ever wonder what my design process looks like, this is literally what it looks like. It is me talking through it, supposedly writing stuff down, and trial and error. Like, I do it, take it out, try it again, and see. If you sign it online for book 2, you have to wait a long time for book 2 to be published. So what we agreed upon, or what we talked about, was 18 months is the time frame that they were giving me. So 18 months from dotted line to out into the world is what they discussed. I will tell you that this particular publishing company, although Abrams is a book publishing company, they are not considered like a powerhouse publishing company. And so they do tend to move a little slower until they're not. Like, my experience the first time around was, it was slow. And then it was like, hey. And I was like, wait a minute. Pump your brakes, because no. But yeah, that was how they tend to operate. Like, it was like months and months. And then when they were ready to go, though, they was like, we need you here by this date. We need this by this. And it went really fast towards the end. But the process of getting it like ready seemed to take a long time. And then once it was ready, it was just like, it's ready, let's go. And so and this second time around seems to be the same thing. It's kind of going the same way, because this is kind of how it went the first time. They contacted me, and then I didn't hear from them for a really long time. Then they came back and they were like, hey, here you go, let's do this. And then they were waiting on me, because, you know, I had to write the book and submit the book. And then once I did that, it was a really long time again. And then they were like, oh, okay, we're ready again. And it was like, let's go take pictures, let's do this, let's contact. And I was just like, oh, okay. So 18 months once I actually signed something to them. That's the time frame that they said. So you wouldn't get a book till 2024. What did I just do? One single crochet and each stitch around. I think that's what I just did. So yeah. So So here, yes, you did. Thank you. Okay, that's something else. Are any of y'all, or did, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Did any of y'all do a temperature blanket for 2022? And are you doing a temperature blanket for 2023? I thought about it. The only thing is, I know I'm not going to finish it. I think, didn't TLP Brown Sugar Babies, didn't she do one? She did one, right? Is anybody else doing one? Because I know that's like the popular thing for most crocheters is to do a temperature blanket for the new year. Y'all doing one? Let me know. And if you are, you know, one of the cool things to do, like, because the reason I believe TLP Brown Sugar Babies did one is because I think she used to go live doing hers. I think, and so I was saying that to say, like, if you are building a community around your crochet and you're looking for a way to, you know, continue to build that community, that is one of the ways, is to, if you're going to do something like that, is to share that whole process. Like, so Pamela, so a temperature blanket is, you basically make a blanket based on what the temperature is wherever you are. Like, so you choose your colors. Like, you say, if the temperature falls between these degrees and these degrees, I'll use blue. And if the temperature falls between these degrees and these degrees, then I'll use red. And so you have like a color palette, and then based on what the temperature is, you do so many rows or rounds or whatever it is in your blanket based on the temperature. I hope I explained that correctly. So yeah, so you choose your color palette that you want to use, and then I don't need like I don't need them. Although I do think it would be fun, I would probably not do it. Like I just after probably about 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be like, girl, it's cold. I don't care what like who. See, that's a cool way too to change this. Oh, I like that idea. So different stitches, like so she had a color palette and stitches based on the temperature, or did she just say after so many rounds I'm gonna change the stitches, or were the stitches based on the temperature too? Because that would make a very unique blanket, I think. But anyway, the other part of that is you would have to live somewhere where the temperature changes, like where you get a range of temperatures. Like I'm in North Carolina, so it would actually work out really nice. Because, you know, we do get a range of temperatures. Right now it's cold. Like, yeah, right now it's real cold. So we do get a nice range of temperatures. And it's not like it's because like I said, it's cold right now. Like it was 20 degrees when we woke up, and then it goes up to like 49, I think is the high today. But next, like later this week, the high is like 69. So we definitely get a range of temperatures. So my temperature blanket would change quite a bit if I were to do it. But guess who ain't doing it? She's not gonna do that. So I'm not gonna set myself up for that failure, because we know that she's not gonna do that, right? Right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But if anybody else is doing one, well, now see, she made hers very interesting. Because, okay, only weekend temperatures. Did I do the increase? I didn't do the increase. I thought I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, I did. Okay. And so, yeah. But I'm not going to set myself up for that failure. My main goal for 2023, other than if, you know, once we sign the contract for the book, other than working on the book itself, is definitely going to be my HBCU doll series that did not get finished this year. Y'all, and this doll that I'm working on, this is the second doll in that series, and I definitely want this doll finished. That, which is one of the reasons why I want this doll finished before 2023, because I'm like, Dad, can you at least finish 2 dolls in the series? So for the first part of the series, I have a total of, I think I figured it, of 5 dolls. 5. I have a total of 5 dolls that I want done. And I would love for those 5 to be finished for at least by Black History Month, right? Although we celebrate 365, you know, we also going to take advantage of the month. So if I can get all 5 of them done, so if I get this one done, this will be 2, and I'll have 3 more to make between January and February. Again, ambitious, but I can do it. I believe I can do it. It's just going to take me being very focused and committed. And so that is my focus. That is one of my commitments for 2023, because I'm not saying goals. These are the things that I need to commit to. So my commitment for 2023 is to have those first 5 done. Okay, what are we thinking? Looking like a hand, an arm. Oh, Joanne, that is nice. I want to see yours too, ma'am. We like this is still we like this hand arm situation. I know, ma'am, because oh yeah, let's talk about that. The Birmingham Bowl is tonight, right? We ECU is playing in the Birmingham Bowl tonight. I'm a proud graduate of East Carolina University. Go Pirates. My older son, because if you didn't know, I got a whole 21-year-old. I know, baby, she look good, but I got a whole 21-year-old. He also went to East Carolina University. And then I got a 1-year old, and he out here with his ECU t-shirt on today too, because we are proud pirates. We are proud pirates over here. So go Pirates! But that's why you see our buses all over your city and town. Because yes, we play in the Birmingham Bowl in Birmingham, Alabama tonight. Game comes on at 6:45. Comes on at 6:45. Go Pirates! I don't even know who we playing, but go Pirates. You like the hand? Okay. Yes, and one of my good friends is driving the buses. Shout out to Bertina Harris who drove like y'all. Now, why did the team came in on buses, y'all? They came in on buses. I was like, we can't fly our team in, but that's neither here nor there. We there, right? We there. So, yay team, or maybe they flew and they just had the buses riding. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they did fly. And they just had the buses there to be able to get them around the city. Because they've been there since, I think, Wednesday. Or they were there before Christmas. They were there before, like, they left before Christmas. So I think they've been there since, like, Tuesday. When was Christmas? Christmas was Sunday? So I think they left Tuesday. Yeah, they've been there, like, pretty much all week, for a whole week now. Mm-hmm. But yes, go Pirates. Go Pirates. Oh, that's exciting that somebody saw our business. I'm excited for them. They better win. Get up there and embarrass us at the Birmingham Bowl. Be out there embarrassing me, ECU. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, back to these temperature blankets. Did I convince anybody to make a temperature blanket for 2023? Did I encourage anybody to be like, girl, I'm gonna make me one? Anybody? Anybody jumping on that bandwagon? I wonder how I could incorporate that into a doll though. Like, what could we do doll related temperature wise? What y'all think? Is there a way to incorporate the temperature blanket idea into doll making? Like, what could we do? Could we do like I don't know. What could we do? Y'all like, nope. A dress? A doll dress? Like, do an outfit based on the temperature? Oh, Sarah Lee said, y'all better go to Joann's and get your yarn. Season clothing for winter, summer. Absolutely not. Come on, y'all. Do better. A doll dress based on the temperature. But I'm saying, would it be like one dress or one? I don't know. Because I'm trying to think. Uh, Look at Bart. Yeah, a lovey. Oh, now I like that idea. We could do a lovey a temperature lovey. That's a good idea. Yes, they did go to ain't that a comedy club or something? The Stardome, ain't that a comedy or something like that? They did shut it down. I saw that. Yeah, it was all the players and everybody went to there. And then they went somewhere to eat too. That was like real nice, like a Brazilian something. Anyway, they went somewhere to eat that I heard was like real nice and real good. I'm still on y'all. I like the lovely idea. Y'all give me some more ideas because I kind of do want to do something temperature related, kind of, sort of, but I don't know what. But I don't know what. But I do kind of commit for at least 1 month to the levy. I know. So it could be. This is a good idea. Somebody write us up a lovey temperature blanket idea before the new year, so that I can participate. So that I can participate in it. So this is 12. Let's see. Do strands of hair with the average temperature for each week. I'm in the process of quitting baths while I'm watching you. Okay. I like that, but like, so different color hair? But what would the colors be? Like, see, now I need to see the color palette. Now I need to see the color palette to see what the actual, yeah, what that would look like. All right, y'all. So hold on. I'm gonna put some more stuffing in her arm, and we gonna see how I'm feeling about it. Cause I would hate to get too far in and be like, I don't like it. But I kind of do like it. So this is where we are right now. You determine the color palette. In all honesty, you do. You pick your own colors. Like, you get to decide. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if somebody else puts one together, like, so we need someone to determine the range of temperatures so that I can say, okay, so I need 5 colors. Like, cause see, if you say we're doing the range of temperatures, this, then yeah, I need a range of colors. I like it too. I like it too, Shay. I'm not even mad at it. This actually might work. I'm not upset. This is actually looking pretty okay. I'm trying to decide though, how thick is she? Is she thick, or is she just thick? Like, where are we going with this one? Because that'll determine if I continue to increase this, or if I just be like, no, she's just a little bit thick. What y'all think? Is she thickums, or is she just, a little bit? But where are we going with her? I'm trying. The vision that I have in my head, she can't be too thick. Just because of who she is inspired by. She can't be thickums. But she can have a little bit of, no more. Okay. So, no, see, you want thick. Me too. But I might have to stop only because of who it, because this one she is inspired by somebody. And because she's inspired by this person, she ain't thick at all, if I'm being honest. But we're going to act like she ate something real good. Because she's not a thickums at all. And so I don't want to lose that part of it just because I want her to be a thickums. So we might stop. I might do one more round of increase, maybe. Or maybe not. No, I'm not. I'm actually going to stop here. Yeah. Because actually I have 12 stitches, and normally my arms are 12 stitches anyway. Like, no, this is the normal thickness of my arms on my regular dolls. And so my thing was really the hand. So we're going to stop here as far as increases. I'm not going to make her any thicker than this. I am going to give her like a little elbow because she got a little attitude and she need to be able to put her hand up on her hip. And we'll go from there. Yeah, so I am gonna stop here. So no more increases, but let's see where I want this elbow to be at. And then y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all much longer because it looked like I will, Charlotte. Not this one, but I will. I'll do another one based off of this same hand though, and I will make her a thickums. But not this one. Only because this one is, I would like to do a doll inspired by issues, honeybees. Melinda, do that. That hunty. Go ahead and make that happen because you know them honeybee now. I could be a honeybee. Be out there like, yes, you should do it, Melinda. You should do it. But this one, I am going to stop. I'm just trying to see where I want this elbow at. How many rounds I got? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I'm going to do one more round and then I'm going to decrease one more time for her elbow. And then we shall make, and then this arm will be almost done. I appreciate y'all coming on my little live, even though I didn't schedule it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I'll probably be back because I think this is the only way. Not today. I'll probably be back like tomorrow though, because I do believe this is the only way that I'm gonna be able to get this done before 2023. Is if I actually come live, crochet, force myself, like really commit to it. Because here's the thing, if I wasn't live right now, I would have probably ended up doing something else. Like I would have been like, oh, I need to do this and I need to do this. Like right now, I do need to take my trash out. Like there's other things that I need to do that I probably would have been like are more important than me crocheting, but they're really not more important than me crocheting. But they feel more important in the moment because I have to take advantage of the time that my son is at daycare, and he's only at daycare from 9 to 1. Like I have to go pick him up. Like I have to leave here at like 12:50 to get him by 1 o'clock. So I have to take advantage of that time. And I can think of a million things that I need to do between 9 and 1 that are not crocheting. But by me coming live and spending time with y'all, it'd be like, listen, this is important too, and I need to get this done. So again, thank y'all for joining me. Whoever is coming up with our temperature doll project, make sure to send me a message. Include me, please. I want to participate. I think I ain't gonna make no promises, but it sounds like a good idea. So if somebody come up with one, I'm gonna try to participate. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your holiday. Y'all be safe out here. And I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to finish up this arm and make the other arm, hopefully, before it's time for me to go pick up Baby J. I like that too. I was thinking different keychains is where I was thinking. Like each week based on, because I like the idea of just doing the weekend temperature. And so each week we do a keychain in and the yarn shade or the yarn, the shade of the keychain will be based on what the weekend temperature was and maybe her hairstyle. Like, so her yarn shade and hairstyle will be based on the temperature, right? Y'all think that would be cute? I think that would be cute. Because I need to make keychains for an event that I'm doing in September. But I need to start making keychains now. But that's where my mind was going. I think that's what we might do. But somebody else put it together. Like somebody else decide what the temperature ranges need to be. And then, we got plenty of skin tones to choose from. And so you get to decide what your skin tones are going to be. So yeah, I like that idea. And then, we got, all the hairstyles, but you get to decide what your hairstyles will be too. I like that. Yeah, somebody put that together so we can do this now. All right. This is going to be our doll inspired temperature, whatever we calling it. All right. Y'all have a good day. I will see you back here tomorrow. Okay. See, bye, but I don't know how to end this. Why am I this way? How do you end it? Yeah. Not bye, because I don't know what I'm doing. Share. No, not share. Oh, there we go. Bye.